Hey there! Welcome to Apple World. Did Mowry truly separate from Cory for being bankrupt? I realize you're going through something at the present time. Yet, there have been a ton of fans who have simply shown such a lot of affection and backing. What do you think about that? I'm truly trying to be straightforward with you. So wrecked. So blissful. We live, respectively. I'm eager to cover our most memorable bill. You know, the lease is expected, correct? It's been barely a month since Tia stunned her fans by declaring she had petitioned for legal separation from her better half, Cory Hardrict, following 14 years of marriage. Furthermore, the motivation behind why this news came as a shock was from an external perspective. Tia and Cory seemed to have definitive relationship objectives. Furthermore, Tia generally discussed how she was unable to envision her existence without Cory. I consider Cory to be my sidekick. You know, it resembles I'm not doing this by itself. He resembles a piece of my body. Do you understand what I mean? It's like, it resembles assuming I couldn't picture myself. Without Cory. And afterward, in addition, only a week before the separation declaration, Tia spouted news about her heartfelt getaway with Cory in Italy. To be in Italy once more, with our youngsters and our spouses. It was simply astounding and strange. Strange and just so superb on the grounds that the separation documentation appeared to be so unexpected. Numerous sources guessed that Cory had undermined Tia, yet we're presently hearing from Tia herself that she reassessed the marriage because of Cory's monetary circumstances. Tia just tossed some significant shade at Cory for not contributing enough monetarily. Also, assuming you go to Cory's virtual entertainment site, you'll see that Tia's fans are currently savaging him for being penniless. Notwithstanding, others are saying that Tia is extremely chaotic for putting Cory on impact when she burned through such a long time continually spouting about him out in the open. So what truly occurred? Did Tia really separate from Cory for being down and out? What does this next section of life look like for you? Realness. What's the significance here? I think credibility, it's extremely mysterious when you're living in your reality and your genuineness. I want to stun. Great things occur. On October 4, Tia shared a highly contrasting photograph of her and Cory on Instagram and declared they had chosen to head out in a different direction. Tia made sense of the fact that the choice was troublesome and miserable and guaranteed that she and Cory would keep their kinship and proceed to co-parent their two youngsters. Be that as it may, she offered no excuse for the choice, obviously. The sensationalist newspapers quickly began estimating that Cory had undermined Tia, and a few fans began dissecting old meetings for hints that Cory never put as much resources into the relationship as Tia. Also, that is simply, all that's flawed. Marriage is work, and that marriage is work. Haven't arrived. Let me go. I love you as well. Today, definitely. Despite the fact that she gets on my damn nerves, you get on my damn nerves. In any case, that is a piece of a relationship, Cory, notwithstanding, immediately shut down the duping bits of hearsay. What's more, after one fan remarked on a new photograph of Cory, Tia, and the children composing, he undermined her. Cory told lies. Concerning Tia, she was at first sharing a few secret messages on Twitter about cherishing yourself and figuring out your value. However, she didn't comment straightforwardly on the explanation she documented in the legal documents. In any case, it seems as though Tia has now altered her perspective on keeping things hidden in light of the fact that, in view of her new virtual entertainment action, she's dropping clues left and right that funds played a major part in her choice to separate from Cory. Coincidentally, Tia met Cory at a bus station back in the last part of the 90s, and she began dating him when he was still a striving entertainer. So many individuals are currently hypothesizing that Cory involved Tia in his comeuppance and that she at last became weary of supporting him monetarily. I was looking out for the bus station. I shot my most memorable film. Her sister and she drove by. They saw me pausing. They requested that I give them a ride. I was very much humiliated. I was downtown. Definitely. They gave me a ride and we were companions from that point forward. Goodness, cool. Took me to Inglewood. So that is the means by which that relationship began. Furthermore, we were companions and we recently began dating, but nothing. And afterward, it just went from there. What's more, I'm simply genuine, man. No doubt. In any case, it's not precisely reasonable to say Tia unloaded Cory for being bankrupt since he's a long way from it. As a matter of fact, as per Superstar Total Assets, Cory has a total of $3 million in assets that he has piled up over the course of his 15 years working in television and movies. Furthermore, that is simply $1 million, not as much as Tia's $4 million total assets. So what likely happened is that Cory didn't contribute as much to the family as Tia did. Furthermore, since Tia helped Cory when he didn't have anything, this probably caused a great deal of hatred on Tia's part. Furthermore, Tia herself has now essentially affirmed this hypothesis since she was as of late found enjoying and remarking on the eyes emoticon on a video shared by powerful orator Lee Lounger, who deals with carrying attention to self-absorbed behavioral conditions and harmful accomplices. The video Tia remarked on reenacts what is going on when a harmful accomplice won't cover the bills, and the subtitle peruses, "A few poisonous individuals will not contribute around the home in any capacity. So blissful we lived, respectively. I'm to take care of our most memorable bill. You realize the lease is expected, correct? Who on earth is eager to take care of bills? Also, what do you mean by together? Well, you live here, so you won't pay for it. Pause. What? So how might you respond in the event that I wasn't living here with you? How might you respond? I would pay the lease and every one of the bills precisely. So for what reason do you really want me to pay the lease and the bills in the event that you can do it without anyone else? It was your thought. It was your plan to move in together. So you won't assist with taking care of any bills? You know, in the middle between occupations. You know, I'm placing 5 applications. What's more, for what reason did you move in with me? For what reason are you going? Is it true that you will throw me out? I thought you cherished me. Love. Try not to keep the lights on. However, love keeps our relationship going. They're worthless to you. It merits something worth talking about with me. However, I will include a task within the next 6 to a year. 6 to a year. What am I expected to do at that point? Do what you do. On the off chance that I hadn't arrived. Duh! You've said it before. What BTS fans are presently talking about is that they're happy to at last understand her value and leave Cory in light of the fact that she's been conveying that entire relationship for quite a long time, and she most likely remained with him for such a long time since she trusted he'd ultimately move forward. As I would see it, assuming she's loving and remarking on that post, there's most certainly truth there. One fan said that overlooking warnings is something that many people of color do, particularly in their quest for dark love. It's obvious to me that Tia at long last woke up and got rid of a few norms, limits, and assumptions. Furthermore, another fan added, funds can be a major contributing variable. I think Cory began bringing in cash and started acting in an unexpected way, as though Tia wasn't the person who helped develop him. A great deal of men are that way, Yet how did Cory respond to Tia tossing concealment at him for not covering any bills? Indeed, it seems that Cory is declining to play these web-based entertainment games like Tia. What's more, in light of his new posts, his principal focus right now is his vocation. Furthermore, for this reason, a few fans are saying Tia is acting juvenile by tossing conceal at Cory online while he's pursuing the more responsible option and overlooking all the hypotheses. Certain individuals are, in any event, saying that Tia delighted in being the primary provider and the star of the family, and presently, out of nowhere, she needs to disgrace him for not contributing enough. One fan said Tia is frantic and obscure on the grounds that why keep you and Cory's issues hidden for a long time when presently you're behaving like a hated 18-year-old enjoying posts and posting stories, attempting to make him look terrible?